Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we are going to be doing a showcase for the brand new SR Endeavor here on Global from the case files. Now, he has been out on JP for a long time, but the JP exclusive characters are finally making their way over to Global, so I am so excited. So I will be doing showcases for each of these characters as they release. So for the first showcase, we are going to be doing this Endeavor, and then the next one, we're going to be doing the new SR Nijire. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Endeavor's kit and see what he can do. So you can see I do not have his advanced leveling done at all. He is level 80 though, so that's pretty decent. And then on his ability board, I have it up to the second unlock level limit. I don't have it all the way up to the third one on the peace route. On the DX peace route, I just have the first slot open, and on the basic route, he is all the way up to board 10 and a little bit done on board 10. He does have the skill improvement on board 10. For his skills, his plus ultra is called Flame Burst. It deals 500% damage to a single opponent, low chance of burning the opponent for 3 turns, also decreases the opponent's critical hit rate by 25% for 3 turns. This is decent, but not fantastic. I feel like there's other SR Endeavors in the game who have better plus ultras because they have a higher chance to burn. A low chance to burn is not fantastic, and then decreasing critical hit rate is okay, but it's not going to help us too much when it comes to VE Tower and PvE content. So typically with SR characters, you're looking for status ailments, you're looking for technical hits, you're looking for critical hit, and things like that. And so for the plus ultra, he does have a status ailment, but it's a low chance, so that's kind of a meh plus ultra in my opinion when it comes to using this character for VE Tower. His first action skill is called Prominence Burn. It deals 275% damage to a single opponent. It has a high chance of burning the opponent for 3 turns. This action skill, I'd actually argue, is better than the plus ultra because of that high chance to burn. Skill impact is increased by 45% if the opponent is affected by speed down. That's really good, but here's the downside to it. It has a cooldown time of 6 turns. A 6-turn cooldown is going to make this character very hard to use in PvE and VE Tower overall. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. His second action skill is called Burning Flames. It decreases a single opponent's critical hit rate by 25% and speed by 25% for 3 turns. So the idea here is you use the second action skill first, then you use the first action skill, and you should get that extra skill impact of 45%. So even though this Endeavor only has one action skill that does damage, that one action skill should do a lot of damage if you use his second action skill first. And this one does only have a cooldown time of 4, so a cooldown time of 4 is doable, and that's not terrible. His first auto skill is called Ferocious Red Flames, increases character skill impact by 35% when HP is 50% or higher. That's good. So basically, like I've been saying, this guy is just going to be a nuke and not much more than that. His second auto skill is I'll Find a Way to Prevail, increases speed of all ally UA high class 1A characters by 20%. Increasing their speed is nice. However, is speed really needed on an SR character? Not really. You're not going to be taking an SR into PvP realistically, especially at the higher ranks where you get into top and legend and stuff like that. So overall, how I feel about his kit, looking at it, it doesn't look great on paper. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It doesn't have like great status elements. It doesn't have great technical hits. It has really terrible cooldown times when it comes to his action skills, because typically in VE Tower you want to get your VE Tower run done within anywhere between 3 to 6 turns. If it has a cooldown time of 6, you're only going to get to use that action skill one time, which really sucks. But with all that said, we are going to be taking on double S difficulty of the first floor of the critical stage. We are running the Fantasy Todoroki along with SR Uraraka, who has technicals, and then we're going to be running the Endeavor and seeing basically what we're looking for is he actually useful for getting those status elements that you would like to see. So with all that said, let's go ahead and hop in. Okay, we're going to target Rappa first. We're going to use Uraraka's first or second action skill. We'll use Todoroki's crit up skill, and then we will use Endeavor's speed down skill, which is going to allow us to hit harder with his first action skill next turn. Alright. And if we take a look at our characters, Endeavor should be increasing the speed of both Uraraka and Todoroki. So if we look for speed here, you'll see speed up by 45% and then speed up by 20%, which is coming from Endeavor. So that is really nice to have on our characters. However, it doesn't make much of a difference when it comes to PvE, but he is doing his job. All right, let's go ahead and do this, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. All right, so how hard will Endeavor hit is the question. 21,000 with a crit. That's not bad, honestly. It could be worse. And you got to remember, he doesn't have any advanced leveling done. He is level 80, so 21,000 is actually, that's solid damage. And he is above 50% health, so he's getting the increased skill impact from his action skill as well as his auto skill. So a bunch of increased skill impact with that skill. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We have not burnt Rappa yet, so that high chance to burn didn't even proc. Let's see if the low chance to burn procs. 30,000 crits. 48,000. Oh. Do we burn? Oh, no burn, but actually decent damage right there with the crit. Okay, and you can see now we got the long cooldown with Endeavor's first action skill. His second action skill should be up here this turn. We'll be able to do this. It's going to lower his crit rate and his speed. Okay, and then here's the problem. See, now we have 2 action skills with each of these characters, but we are waiting on Endeavors. It'll probably be like 2 more turns before it comes up, and by then, it'll be too late to complete the VE tower within a reasonable amount of turns. So that is one very big downside to Endeavor. I wish we had proc the burns. As you can see, the high chance to proc, the low chance to proc are not great. It could just be my RNG, realistically. So maybe we'll have to give this one more try and see if we can proc the burns at least. Okay, and we got both plus ultra skills right now. What was that, turn 7 or 8? We'll have to see here at the end. That was a decent amount of turns though, and I'm going to attribute that largely to the fact that we didn't have Endeavor's third action skill there for that last round. We could have done that 1 turn earlier, probably on turn 6, if Endeavor had had an action skill. Overall though, not terrible. It was 7 turns. We got 27 crits, 13 technicals, 4 plus ultra moves in, 4 status ailments, 11 skill chains, and we would have had even better status ailments had Endeavor actually been able to burn one of the opponents. We're going to attempt this one more time and see if we can get Endeavor's burn to proc, see if that high chance is actually a high chance or not. If we go 2 rounds without it proccing once during either of those rounds, it's either not a very great high chance or I just have really bad luck. Hard to say. Alright, we got the Frostbite. Endeavor is keeping up in terms of damage with Todoroki and Uraraka for the autos too, so that's pretty good. Go ahead and do this, this, and this. Frozen. And we missed the burn again. High chance to burn. We have missed it twice in a row. So I'm gonna say not the greatest. Not the greatest chance to burn, even though it says high chance. Alright, and he should die right here to Uraraka, and then we might burn. Let's see, low chance. Low chance to burn, still didn't proc, but he is doing very, very good damage. Like, don't get me wrong there. Like I said, this guy will be a nuke of an SR character. He's going to hit quite a bit harder than most normal SR characters. However, I think he just isn't very good when it comes to PvE, when it comes to VE Tower and stuff like that. So I think you'll be limited in the scenarios that you can use him in. You might be able to use him on like 3-turn clear VE Towers, but other than that, it is going to be very difficult to use this Endeavor in the game in terms of getting high scores. If you just want to use him for fun, if you want to use him on events, if you want to use him in case files, he's boosted in the current case file. He could be very, very good for case files. He could be very good for events. So yeah, that was Endeavor, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me some comments about how you guys feel about this Endeavor. He is free to play, so you can't be too upset about him. He is a decent character in terms of damage, just in terms of action skill cooldown time, that really, really screws him over. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.